Hello. I might be worse than an amateur at art, but just to be clear, I'm not a beginner. I want to improve my understanding in anatomy, since I've been drawing doodles and stuff only. I've come to realize some mistakes I've been making unknowingly through practice that I will share with you. I have practiced on paper before, but this is how good I am at the moment. People always say I'm good at drawing, but what they don't know is I spent an eternity with each drawing. I'm shaping something bad into something better instead of drawing something good in the first place. I'm just basically perfecting an imperfection. Tip number 1. You are drawing a 3D object. I struggle with picturing the head as a 3D object, which prevents me from drawing the head from any angle. I started off with drawing a cross as a guideline, like the pros do, without really knowing how to utilize it. Here, I try to draw a sketch over real artwork from some anime, analyzing how they draw certain parts, and how the artist simplifies the anatomy to fit their respective art style. Also, the head is not a perfect sphere. Cut off some flesh on the side. The circle is just a guideline. Tip number 2. Don't be a perfectionist, but take your time to understand. This might be an obvious tip, but I've been trying to rid myself of this habit. I like to make my drawing as perfect as I can, even with the sketches I do as practice. This is obviously bad, as you take too much time on each drawing. However, don't blindly draw new faces infinitely. Study some basic construction in 3D before trying to implement it. If something feels off in your drawing, try to find what's the cause. Focus on getting that part right. Mindlessly practicing isn't going to improve your art. You need to always be conscious of what you're drawing. Tip number 3. Understand the eye socket. This includes the cheekbone and also the nose bridge. How you draw the eye and the shape of the face from different angles, for me, is heavily based on the eye socket, as well as the nose bridge and the cheekbone, as they help transform the 2D face into a 3D one, from a flat face into one with depth. Drawing both eyes will never be a problem again. I started off by drawing the eye on the face, but what I needed to do is to draw the eye as part of the face or head. I recommend watching Hide's channel and Akihito Yoshitomi's videos on the head, as I'm also doing in the background. Look at how they use their guidelines. It's very helpful. And this is me trying to draw a face in 10 minutes. What a bozo. I drew a freaking child. Now, with the last tip, tip number 4. The jaw and chin. Understanding and picturing this in 3D successfully will help with difficult angles, especially when the character is looking up. This also helps with drawing the mouth in expressive ways while staying in the realm of actual anatomy. So go study a real human skull and characters with a strong noticeable jawline. What I plan to do for myself next is slowly adding details on stuff like the eyes, mouth, and learn how to draw the hair. Then after that I can truly move on to the whole body. Yay.